I'm going to Walmart to buy the brand new Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem blister packs. I hope I can find some.
There's a whole line of people scalping right now. Not looking super good for picking up Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's an entire line of people scalping. So that line right there, all the way over there, is waiting for trading cards to be stocked. And they're slowly putting them together, and they're just chilling right there. Not super promising. Might have to wait them out and see what happens. But Pokemon probably, I hope. I have a feeling this is where the Switch 2 used to be. So I don't see any anywhere else. They've been scalped as well. RIP. I need to get one for Pokerux giveaway at 10K. So follow Pokerux. Gonna give away a Switch 2. Not just a Switch 1, a Switch 2. So follow Pokerux. Do you have Switch 2s?
We are out of stock at the moment.
Sold out? Yeah, okay. No luck for the Switch 2. Well, that is the first time I've ever seen a scalper line in my city area. So the plague has reached even not the giant cities, which is unfortunate. Though I doubt they'll pick up the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's probably just gonna be Pokemon anyway, so unfortunate to say the least. I guess I'm gonna look at the other Walmarts and see if there's anybody there yet, or if they've already been there. Bum, bum, bum.
Do you want these 8 packs right here for only $5 plus shipping? Well, of course I do, Ruxin. How do I do it? It's a very simple process. Click the link below to get to Whatnot, get $15 free credit on the app. You're gonna find a $20 listing for these 7 packs. You're gonna buy it. And wait, did I say 7 packs? I thought there was 8. There is. If you're a new user and you buy those 7 packs with your $15 free credit, you get this bonus Stampede pack as your 8th pack. It's only gonna cost you $5 plus shipping. So click that link below.
All right, Walmart number 2. Hopefully no scalpers. Let's go. Regular Switch only. No Switch 2s in sight. Switch Lite and Switch. That's it. Also, I don't see any cards anywhere, so this Walmart, they may have stopped selling them maybe? Another fail. Not going so well today. Maybe the next one. We gotta try at least one more. I have one more that usually works, but not looking so good right now. After seeing the scalpers and checking a second Walmart, I didn't really see anything, so I decided to just wait. I did some other stuff, and it's now nighttime, night-ish. It's not dark yet, but it's getting dark. And I went to another Walmart, and I'm gonna try and find more Terminal Revenge here, and maybe I'll even check for the Switch 2, which seems to be sold out everywhere. So maybe someday I'll get one for a Pokerux giveaway. I kind of want to get one myself, but then I'm like, should I wait for the OLED? It's going to be a while for that. So I don't know. It's going to be a tough decision. So it seems like they're sold out anyway, so I don't have to really make that decision right now. So let's go in here and see. This is usually my go-to Walmart. They're usually pretty much without fail has something. So hopefully no scalpers took the Yu-Gi-Oh! At least. Let's get not a lot of room here because there's all kinds of carts, but they do have some right here. The regular, they have both arts from the packs. They have both of these. Very cool. What else is here? This place is always stocked. Dark World deck. Black Clover has cards. I didn't realize that. Attack on Titan. This is insane. One of the best shows ever. I should probably buy some of these, huh? But oh, that's Bonanza. That's not Stampede. That's insane. Then Stampede as well. Maybe I'll do this for a separate video. Oh, what is this? What is this? They have 5-card packs? They don't just have blisters. They have these too. That's crazy. Okay, that's cool. Wow. Chocked full. Shockingly full. There was Bonanza in there. That's actually insane. I guess those boxes are really expensive, but still, having Bonanza, Stampede. I didn't know Monster Mayhem had 2 different products. Pretty cool. Time to head home and open these up. The scalpers didn't get these.
All right, guys, we are back, and crazy, there's actually multiple products now, not just blister packs. I was able to find some of the Battles of Legend blister packs right here, so I got 3 of the blue ones, 3 of the yellow ones, just for a little, you know, consistency, so that was cool. And it turns out they actually have these mini boxes as well. Monster Mayhem, really, really awesome. So inside you get 5 card packs, 1 field center, so you get a little bonus thing. It's kind of like they do with the Stampede and stuff like that. And they do these for the core sets. They do the sideways ones, the more horizontal ones. These are more vertical, and they give you the tokens, but instead they're giving you a field center in this one. So I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a huge field center guy. I don't play that much paper, but if you are a field center person, this might be exciting. Get 1 of 6. That is probably my favorite just off the bat. These are like Powerpuff Girl characters. What's going on here? I'm not sure. And then who is this? Looks familiar, but I can't remember. Okay, so still really cool though. There's multiple products that you can get. For this video, I'll be giving away all of the field centers from the boxes that we open. So just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below what you think about these Battles of Legend products. Will you be buying them? And let us know how you're feeling from Europe. If of course you have not gotten the set, you have to wait till August 20th. And as for the prices, these were $4.47 plus tax, and these were $17.87. So about 18 bucks versus $4.50. So looks like if you had gotten 4 of these, it'd be 18 bucks. So you do get the bonus field center. So if you're going to buy 4 blisters or one of these, I guess this is the better choice because you get a bonus item. All right, let's get into it. I'll save the blisters for the end just because, you know, some randomness. It'd be pretty cool to see if we can get something crazy. Also, crazy to see scalpers for the very first time in my area. I have never gone to a Walmart and actually seen what you see on TikTok and stuff like that. It was insane. And there were people just sitting there. Like when I got there, I don't even know if they had started the restock yet. People were just standing there waiting in line. There was like literally 20 people. I showed you guys in the vlog, so you might have seen it, but or hopefully you saw it. But then when I came back after walking around, I went to check on to see if they had a Switch 2. The guy was like, no Switch 2s for a while. Like end of the month is the next time they might have one. And then I walked around, got some hair stuff because I ran out, and then I came back and the people were putting the sports cards together and the people were just sitting there like just ready, like, please, yeah, let us get these cards. I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta get out of here. I was trying to film them without them knowing. There's literally a huge line. So here's the first field center. I'm not gonna lie, these look pretty good. They're pretty cool. I thought they were gonna be paper at first. No, these are actually like, I don't know what the material is, but that's super nice. Nice field center. I don't know what these little chibi looking guys are, but you know, chibi cards to go with chibi packs. So let's see if I can get a Starlight Rare out of here. 1 out of 3 boxes, or out of 4 boxes is the normal ratio. So let's see what we can pull. Actually, that was a yellow pack. So I think these 2 are going to be the secret and the emblazoned card. And then on the blue pack, you'd have to do 2 from the back. Thank you to Mickey for sending me that email and helping me figure that out. So that's a, no, that was not right. Actually, maybe I did it wrong. Did I do it wrong? Maybe it was backwards, but I did it earlier and it actually worked out, so I'm not sure. So there's a Jirac Astero and an emblazoned Ib. Okay, let me try it again. So blue, I think this should be the secret and the emblazoned. So we do 2 from the back. Let's see if I'm right. No, okay, so maybe it's different on the. Oh, that's backwards from what I did earlier. I don't know. Out of the booster boxes, it was backwards, so I don't know. I tried to predict it, but it didn't work out that time. Junk Warrior, a chibi, I'll take it. This is actually, I'm recording this right before we do our big live stream, so this is the first time I've actually pulled a Junk Warrior. I will not spoil this on the live stream, so you will not know. If you watch the live stream, you will not know what we pull here, but very cool. So I'm just going to do 1 because it seems like it's backwards. Let's see. If it was backwards, then this would be the secret and the emblazoned. Let's see if I'm right. So, no, not that time. So I don't know what's going on. Secret. And then we have an emblazoned Back Knight Crusadia Avramax. Very cool. 1 more pack in this mini box. See, like, this is where I would think it would be, but I don't think it is. I'm just going to keep going. Automatopoeia. Yep, I would have messed it up. Secret Rare Gem Knight Hollow Core. And then a Noah Punk Zeoman. I don't know why they're different, but for some reason they are. Couldn't tell you. All right, next box. So far, 1 chibi. I actually have not looked at prices at all for this. I've recorded like 4 videos, or 3 videos. This is the 4th video, and I have not looked at a price once. I've just been enjoying the cards actually, so it's kind of nice to not actually look at the prices every once in a while. But I am kind of curious to what these things are going for, because the chibis are not super hard to pull, but there are 10 of them. So to get the one you actually want is probably, you know, not too easy. Gonna take a few boxes at least. So our next Field Center, very cool. Okay, next box. Oh, there's only 4 packs. For some reason, I was thinking it was 5 packs per box. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of the Stampede boxes. Also, we need to bring up how the EU region and other regions are getting completely destroyed on this. You guys have to wait till August 28th. We are in halfway through June, July, August, and a half month, 2.5 months. 10 weeks to get your product. That's insane. And they're not even legal for play because they're trying to hold them back. But I don't know how that's going to work exactly. Artifact Lancia, by the time they actually show up, they're going to be outdated, I would think. Forbidden Droplet, okay, that's a good card. That in the nice pile. So a pretty brutal situation if you are not from basically in the NA region, like for the most part. There's maybe a couple other places, but we got this product and a lot of people didn't because of the big issue. If you miss what I'm talking about, you're like, what issue am I talking about? I have a whole video about it on Ruxin Live, which is my second channel. We've been posting a lot over there. A lot about Edison, mostly, unfortunately, recently. But luckily, it's kind of worked out. Jirak, Necros, and the Punk Rising card. But yeah, if you want to keep up with current Yu-Gi-Oh! News, that is what we do over on Ruxin Live. So I'm usually following something that's going on, whether it be Edison changing, Edison getting reinstated basically, hopefully forever, but definitely for the NAWCQ. Stuff like Battles of Legend getting delayed, stuff like Battles of Legend having crazy starlight ratios in the EU and not in North America. So I follow a lot of different things like that. So if you are interested in that kind of information, a lot of you guys are already following over there, or at least think you're following. In terms of the subs, we have a lot less subs, but a lot of people are watching over there. So make sure you subscribe over there. Trying to get to 10K. We're actually making a pretty good push right now. There is a Nightmare Unicorn. I was also looking, you guys saw, I was looking for a Switch 2 in Walmart so we can give away a Switch 2 instead of a regular Switch for Pokerux, because that's going to be pretty crazy because Switch 2s are so hard to get. It'd be pretty awesome to give away a Switch 2 because, you know, they're like really hard to get right now. Though I have not had any luck. So if you have any idea of where I could get a Switch 2, you know, I'll pay the $500 or whatever for the giveaway. It'll probably be more right now because they're so hard to get, but I would like to, you know, try to play like 500, nothing too crazy. Necros, but I think it'd be pretty awesome to do that giveaway. I've been saying I'm going to give away a regular Switch at 10K for Pokerux, but it's been a long time because it's a long road to 10K. It's a pretty big milestone. So we're really close, like 9,300, something like that. So once we get there, I want to give away Switch 2 now that it came out, if I can get one. Okay, next up, more packs. What else can we pull? Walmart time. We have another Field Center. So far, it's been 3 different ones. This is my favorite one. I cannot remember what card this is, but it's a really sweet looking art. 3 different Field Centers so far. This is the giveaway so far, plus 1 more. I like how they evenly put 2 yellow, 2 blue in each mini box, so it's like nice and even. I just like it to be even, you know what I'm saying? Okay, number 69 Heraldry Crest. Twin Pillars of Ice. That's a messed up corner if you see that. Just an ultra, so nothing too crazy, but don't love to see that on your cards, especially when you're only getting 4 packs of 5 cards, so 20 cards for 18 bucks. So the cards are almost $1 a piece if you think about it like that, which is pretty wild. House Dragon Maid, and then we have Gem Knight Crystal. What does he say? He says, a Gem Knight officer of high rank who has optimized the use of the crystal powers. Despite his ability to overwhelm most opponents, he's wary of stretching himself too thin and opts for solidarity with his comrades. 2450 attack, 1950 defense for Gem Knight Crystal. Very cool. He opts for solidarity with his comrades. Keep it going, one from the back. Call of the Earthbound. Gem Knight Alexandrite. Scrap Barrage. Crowley the Gifted Magistus, secret rare. And Laundry Dragon Maid. Man, the emblazoned looks amazing on camera. Check that out. It's so prominent. Really beautiful look. So yeah, I'm excited for when they actually put an archetype I care about to have it. Right now, not really any archetypes that I care about in here that have the emblazoned. So when they do that, it's going to be really cool. Gem Knight Crystal, Heraldic Beast Unicorn, Emilia, Dance Princess, Priestess of the Necros. Dance Priestess. Dance Priestess? Chicolates, chicolates. That's what's going on here. World Legacy, World Crown, and we have Herald of the Orange Light. It's crazy. I keep getting Herald of the Orange Light. I got a Starlight rare already. Might have gotten a really nice card in a short coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. All right, one card from the back. We have Fabled Realms Revival. Gem Knight Amethyst. The Fabled Behemoth. Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. And Kitchen Dragon Maid. I cannot believe there are actual scalpers there. I think they've probably been there and I just haven't known because I never see Pokemon anymore. Because I guess they show up in the middle of the day because I normally don't go at that time. But because I was trying to get there before my stream on Twitch, I went a little earlier and then there's all these people there. So they must show up at the exact time and wait. Well, not the exact time because they were early. Show up early, wait for it to get stocked, and then take everything for Pokemon. They don't actually usually touch the Yu-Gi-Oh! So it's good for us, but it's crazy that happens. All right, next one. I just don't know, like, I guess Pokemon's so crazy they're actually making money on that stuff because I guess if you got a ETB from Destined Rivals for, what would it be, 50 bucks? Is that what the the retail price is, 50 or 60, and then you sell them for like 90, I guess, is what they go for. There is a punk one, so we have 4 different ones for the giveaway. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hating on these at the beginning. Not like hating, but just saying I'm not a fan, but I kind of like these. They look beautiful. And they feel very sturdy too. It's really nice stuff. So 4 different field centers. Make sure you enter that giveaway. So you'd have a $30 profit margin. Let's think about it. But then you have to ship them. Assuming I'm guessing they try to sell them in like Facebook groups and stuff like that, so they don't have to do like fees. Because if you sold them on eBay, you'd take 15% off of that. 15% of 90 is $13.50. You're down to $76.50. You paid 60 plus tax. That's 66 in my area. You're down to $10.50. Then you got to ship it for $4 probably. So you're down to $6.50. You're sitting there all day for $6.50 in ETB. It's kind of crazy. I guess if you sell them on Facebook, there's our second chibi. That's nice. And Orcus Nightmare. I guess if you sell them on Facebook, you get like Facebook or, you know, Instagram or something like that, you would take off the $13.50 fees, and it'd be more like 3% fees, which 3% of 90 is what, like $3 or something like that. So instead of $13.50, it's $3. Then you make it 16 something in ETB. But even then, 16 something, you grab 5 ETBs, I guess you make $90. It's not bad, but that's if you get 5, and that'd be like half the stock, and then everybody's mad at you. So is that worth it? I'm not sure. Live the World Key Blade Master. I'm not sure what the logistics are for those, but I guess that's worth it to some people because they're out there just waiting for them. Fairy Tale Prologue Journey's Dawn, also cool. And I assume some of those people are actually, gotta be some of those people buying them just to open them up and have fun, right? But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they are. Because like then it's like you pay 60 and it's like, yeah, you paid 60 for the fun of it or whatever, you know? You didn't just pay it to like try to make money on it. Gem Knight Hollow Core, which there's nothing wrong with like making money on stuff, but the way scalping goes is really it's not a great way to go about it, right? Because then it's just hard to get Pokemon products. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're a scalper in the comments. I want to know the math there. Okay, how are you making money on this? Like, is it actually worth it to sit there a couple hours in Walmart or however long, and then, you know, get like 2 or 3 ETBs and make, you know, 10 or 15 bucks or whatever in the middle of the day? I don't know. Probably. Maybe it is. Maybe there's something I'm missing about that. Ningirsu and Jim, it's got to be worth it because all these people are doing it. Like, scalping is everywhere, right? It's happening in Pokemon nonstop. Not so much in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because our product is, no offense, Konami, but not great. I enjoy it, but it's not like going to go for billions of dollars, which, you know, is not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing, actually, that we can actually find product on the shelf. Some of you guys are like, I can't. Well, a lot of places you can. Like, I see in the comments, people are like, yeah, my shelves are always full. People just buy the Pokemon and they just leave the Yu-Gi-Oh! So I don't know. It's good for us that we can actually find product in terms of, I think I'd rather it be like, I think I'd kind of like how it is now, because a lot of times Pokemon people or people that were around during the hype of Yu-Gi-Oh! During COVID while Pokemon was also going crazy are like, man, I wish Yu-Gi-Oh! would go off. Like, it kind of sucks. It's not. I'm like, I'm not sure that it actually sucks because COVID was kind of terrible. Like, in some ways it was great, but everything being so expensive was not really fun, right? And a lot of people just couldn't get into it because it was just too expensive. So yeah, that's just a little monologue there. Let me know what you think. I've kind of enjoyed it being a little bit less hype, but still a lot of, I mean, all the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! People are still in it, right? Necros and Sophia, we didn't quit because the prices aren't crazy. We just kept going, kept enjoying it. And then there's not so many people just trying to make money off of it, etc. Which there's nothing wrong with making money off of it. I can't say that because, of course, I'm making money because it's my job, right? But when it becomes such a huge thing, you know, like Pokemon is right now, it's just all about money, you know? It's not so much about the cards anymore. And there's still people in Pokemon, of course, you know, having fun and not just trying to make money. But when it becomes such a large part of it, it makes those prices just go crazy. And then people get priced out and it's just kind of messy. And it's not fun, right? And that's what this is all about. It's about having fun with trading cards, you know? So yeah, that's enough of a soapbox. But seeing that today really started, my gears started like moving, you know, not grinding. I mean, I guess I wasn't like annoyed, but I was like, this is just kind of inconvenient, you know? Well, more so I was thinking, this is happening everywhere. Like, I don't live in a giant city or anything. Blaze Supreme, we have S37 and Advanced Swordsman of Necros. I live in a pretty normal sized city. This isn't like LA, you know, in places like that. So it's really happening everywhere. Man, This is a beautiful blister. Looks great. I love the chibis. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan. There are some people that don't like these, but from what I've seen, for the most part, people are big fans of these chibi cards. There's like some overwhelming outpouring of people saying, hey, these are awesome. I like these. I'm a huge fan. When are we getting Red Eyes? When are we getting Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician? When are we getting those? When are we getting Genzo? And I don't know when that's gonna happen, but if you guys buy the product, they're probably gonna do that kind of stuff, right? If we spend money on the product and it does well, they're gonna go, hey, money, let's do it again. So I guess that's the good side of when we buy a bunch of the product, then they realize we like it or whatever. So we have 2 blisters left. Honestly, not a crazy opening. We have 2 chibis, we have a Forbidden Droplet, nothing too wild, but it was an interesting day. Running into some scalpers at my local Walmart. I was able to still find some, luckily, at a different Walmart. I could have probably waited, but I didn't want to wait in line with like 25 people just to try to get some, so I just left. And then I almost forgot to go back, but I did remember, luckily. Okay, final pack. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit of vlog, a little bit of opening, a little bit of, like, I wouldn't say ranting, but discussion, I guess, and just talking about the situation with trading cards right now. But very cool. Make sure you guys enter the giveaway, because I am giving away all of the field centers from this video. And don't forget to subscribe, because at 300K, we're going to be opening some amazing stuff. We are planning some big time stuff for the 300K special. I'll try to announce that whenever I can. It's going to be awesome. So subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to check out Ruxin34.com to support the channel. Let's see what we can pull. Fabled Gamazin, Jirac Velo, Secret Rare Stardust Cypher, so no Starlight in this one, I don't think, and then Dogmatica Maximus. That's okay, that's okay. We've got more where that came from. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below if you want me to go back to Walmart's. I do actually have one other Walmart video coming, because while I was there, I noticed there was some Stampede packs there. So I grabbed some Stampede, because you know we're missing 5 cards from the binder. We gotta finish. So make sure you check out other videos on the screen while the outro rolls. Shout out to American Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, an Archlord Christia First Edition! Ian Musa Jr. Barding, Robert F.
That is not possible! The first set of packs!
Changeling and Crypto Poppy Mike, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been pulled! Let's go!